Welcome to Tail Talk Grooming Chronicles with Hound Therapy, the podcast where we talk all things pet grooming, daycare, academy, and more. Hosted by Shannon and Tanya of Hound Therapy, serving pet owners across North Texas. We're here to share expert tips, hilarious pet stories, and the inside scoop on keeping your furry friends happy and healthy. Our motto, humanity over vanity. And don't worry, we don't bite. Let's get started. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
The first groom is more than a haircut. It's a confidence-building moment for your pup's long life grooming experience. Shannon and Tanya break down what to expect, when to start, and how to make it stress-free. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Sophia Yvette, co-host and producer, back in the studio today with Shannon and Tanya, professional groomers at Hound Therapy. Shannon and Tanya, how's it going today?
Great. Thank you so much. How are you today?
I'm also doing great. Now, it is lovely to have you both back on today. And this topic is near and dear. So those first grooms where trust begins. And I know you got some wisdom to share. Let's get into it. What is included in a puppy's first groom and when should I start?
I'll start with is right after those second and third round of puppy shots. As soon as they have those parvo vaccinations in them, I would get them into a groomer as soon as possible.
You don't necessarily need to leave them there all day. So at least get them used to the experience. Do a drop off, get their nails, maybe a bath so they can get used to the dryer, that kind of thing. They don't necessarily need a big haircut, but a lot of them, depending on your breed, want to clean out in front of their eyes or something. And definitely, get them used to having their nails touched, the sounds of the Dremel, the dryers, the other dogs being around.
The vibrations of the clippers.
Yeah, all those things.
Like I'll just take my clippers and run them over a puppy, like the backside of my clippers, and just so they can feel it. So we're not cutting any hair off. We're just desensitizing.
Yes. We don't want to have an attitude adjustment party later. So, and sometimes those are older puppies. That's where they are, right?
Yeah.
Kind of, if you start early, then you won't have problems later. And you early and frequent it's a good recipe for later. And a lot of people are we put human emotions to the animals. Animals learn very quickly and they adapt very, very well. So as long as you can come in with this, hey, look, we got to get this done and you're gonna look great and you're happy and they're gonna be like, okay, well,
awesome.
I'm not sure, but I'll do it. So it's good. It's good to start early.
Yeah. And you can help with it at home as well by touching their face, touching their feet.
Electric toothbrushes are really good. It's got a vibration with a noise. You can touch their paw pads with it, tops of their heads. Don't play bite. Don't play tug of war. It's cute when they're little, but it's not cute when they're not little.
It's not cute when they're doing it to your groomer.
It's definitely not cute when you're doing it to the groomer. So, and or your kids or your, don't play with socks and shoes. Those are all, why does my dog chew my shoes? How come it's eating my socks? Well, it's because you let him play with it.
So they think it's theirs.
Yeah, we don't do that. So give them appropriate, toys, and you can bring those before and after the groom so they can hear that. It's we like to get in the car. It gets them used to car rides. A lot of reasons people don't bring us animals is they say they're afraid. Well, if you start early, you don't have that problem.
And they won't be.
Let's get into what do you have to bring a puppy. You do have to have those first rounds of shots.
Purely for your puppy's safety.
Yeah, and animal to animal transmitted diseases are real. Even for shops that clean, we're a very clean shop, but even for shops that clean on a regular basis, we have all disinfected surfaces. We don't have any wood anywhere. Wood will hold on to that. So puppies have a very strong immune system, but they also, like babies and children, they're germy.
Yeah, they're gross.
Yeah, they're gross. So if they're around an older dog, and even if they were just vaccinated, you're going to want to wait, about a week or two after, just to make sure there's no reactions, and for that to set in. But you want to have all of our parvo, distemper, lepto. Rabies is usually the last. It's in your last set of shots. Normally, some vets will do it in 4 rounds. Some will do it in 5. It just depends on where you go. If they don't want to put them all together. Sometimes they'll split them up depending on your dog's tolerance. So we for sure want you to have Bordetella, and I believe in the influenza shot for your dog as well. They act very much the same. Dogs that catch flu, it's just like kennel cough. A lot of people that have dogs that have in the past Bordetella, everybody knows about it, but they don't have a lot of flu knowledge, and it just helps to lessen that. So once you've gotten all of those, bring them on in, and we can get them started to some of those louder noises.
Yeah, and we get to play with them.
Yeah, it's great if you'll let them socialize. So by the second time you come back, you can even bring them in too, just to get used to the noises and know the shop. Yeah. You don't necessarily have to get something done, or just bring them in for those little puppy nails. Ooh, they're sharp. So
they are sharp.
They're like cat nails. By the way, it works great for kittens too. If you've got a new kitten, if you start getting them bathed when they're little, and they won't hate the water when they get older, and bring them in. My cats get bathed on a monthly basis. I do their nails every 2 weeks because I like my couch. But it works for kittens too. If you have a new younger cat, it's great to bring them in on a regular basis as well. It's not just good for dogs. Anything young is impressionable. So if you can get to a nice clean shop, do what you're supposed to do with your vet, follow the recommendations of your breed to a standard. Do not believe everything you read on Facebook and Google and every breeder in the world that said, oh my gosh, you only bathe this dog once. It doesn't matter. Pardon me. That's not true. So,
or your puppy doesn't need to be groomed until it's 6 months old.
Yeah.
That's not true.
German Shepherd breed standard is, I think, once every 6 months. And I'm sorry, if my dog's living inside my house, it's getting groomed more than 6 months. We're talking about pets and pet grooming. We're not talking about shows and show standards. So it's a very different kind of a playing field when you're coming from a grooming standpoint on the two of those. We're not flat ironing and curling up hair. We don't
hairspray. We
try to do what's manageable, maintainable, and we want your dog to enjoy it while they're here. It makes it easier for you, me, and definitely for them.
Well, Shannon and Tanya, thanks for walking us through such an important milestone for new pets. I know this will ease a lot of first groom jitters. Until next time, take care of your pups and each other. See you next time.
Bye.
That's a wrap for this episode of Tail Talk with Hound Therapy. Ready to book your pet's next groom, daycare stay, or grooming academy tour? Call us at 469-367-0009. That's 469-367-0009 to schedule an appointment. Or visit us online at www.houndtherapy.com. Serving North Texas with expert pet care. Until next time, keep those tails wagging.